Now, your local weather authority with Chief Meteorologist Jesse Walker.
Here's our weekly weather picture for you. By the way, we'll feature one a week. If you want yours to possibly get on, go to mywabashvalley.com, click on the weather tab, and it will drop down, and you can put it in the weekly weather picture area. And one is picked a week. This one came to us from Scott Fosdick over in Brazil. You can see the rainbow. Probably had a few rainbows out there today with some showers around as well. We're going to take you to the south, though, because, boy, we talked about this last week about how we expected development. And look how massive this has become just in the last 24 hours. It is now a tropical storm, Helene. Here is our in-house computer model forecast on where it looks like it's going to go. And there's been really no change in this. It really ramps up here. Making landfall, we still think in the Big Bend area. Landfall, by the way, is when the eye crosses over land. You can see it's happening right there at about 8:30 on Thursday, and then moving north. But this is so big, it is going to have an impact down to Tampa and really all the way down the south portions of Florida, and even on the other side of Florida, because there's still going to be some wind with that, and of course storm surge on the Gulf Coast side. Then it rapidly moves northward with a lot of wind as well, and eventually starts to impact us. I've shown you these before. We call this the spaghetti plot. Looks like spaghetti, but you can see these are different computer models. They're all very close to one another right there in the Big Bend area. But then look at this. Interesting that it spins backwards, and I have a video up on my Facebook page if you want to know what's causing it to spin backwards to come in here. It's an interesting phenomenon that's happening, but that will be impacting us, it looks like, by the tail end of the week and the start of the weekend. So making landfall in the Big Bend area probably is at least a Category 3, 115-mile-per-hour winds. Some of the models have it stronger than that. And then, look at this, right up over this area, late Friday into Saturday, so that will be impacting us as we start the weekend. But look at this. Some rain now has dropped some of these burn bands. We don't have Martin County anymore. We don't have Monroe County anymore. Clay and Vigo gone. Also up here in Montgomery County and Park County. All of those have been dropped now because we have finally gotten some rain. Last 3 days, we've actually had a little bit of rain each and every day. 77 and 64, that was a high and low here at the TV station. We haven't gotten a ton of rain any of the 3 days, but we've gotten a little bit. We picked up about 2/10 of an inch of rain here so far today. Still a few spotty showers out there, but they'll be drying up tonight. River Stage and Terre Haute's just over 3 feet, and it is currently stationary. So here's what we're looking at then as we take you through time. Going to dry up for a little bit. We talked about the hurricane developing and its impact it's going to be having here, but late this week into the weekend, which is going to mean more rain back in the forecast. Here's the cyclecast. This is for 7 o'clock this evening. Still a chance for a few scattered showers around, clouds and 70 degrees at that time. But the overnight forecast, the Joint Water Tower forecast for Chrisman, Illinois, showers are mostly early. A little cooler, we'll drop down to 56. Watch for some fog in places tonight as well. Temperatures right around 70 to some lower 70s. You can see the deepest moisture right now is kind of pushed off to the east-southeast, where we've seen actually some bigger storms today over here near Cincinnati, portions of Ohio. For us, a couple little spotty showers still left over on the Dorsey Automotive Doppler radar. You don't see much, and what you have will be moving out of the area. I wanted to take you out long term now. This is going to go all the way out to Friday. For the most part, I think dry tomorrow and probably a lot of Thursday. We may get a little rain that tries to get in here later Thursday, but watch what happens after that. Here's Friday. Early morning, and look at that. As we get into the day Friday, and probably heavier rain will come in behind that, so we are talking about some good rainfall. And watch this, these numbers are going to be coming up, and again, this is just the beginning of this, probably looking at quite a bit of rain in portions of the area as we take you into the extended period. So there you go. So we're watching the tropical system and the rain it could bring to the valley. Forecast tonight, a few showers mostly early, otherwise temperature down to about 56. During the day tomorrow, cloudy skies. I really think most of tomorrow will be pretty dry, though, with a high back in the mid-70s, and then after that, a lot of Thursday looks pretty dry. Rain chances will start ramping up for Friday into the upcoming weekend with the tropical system with highs in the 70s.